God, you're stupid. Firepower. That is weird. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching Fruits Basket Season 3, Episode 2. In the last episode, we started out... Oh wow, I didn't even talk about... I just finished the reaction. I didn't talk about her friends. Anyway, I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, Tooru was kind of dealing with the aftermath of realizing everything about Akito, and she was having a really hard time with it, and just kind of accepting that, things are pretty much out of reach. I don't think she was only crying about the fact that Kureno is so kind and he just won't leave, Akito behind even though he wants to, and that he won't go to meet Uotani. She said that that's what she was crying about. She tried to get Uo and Kureno to meet and stuff, but she failed at that. And it's definitely a part of it for sure. But I also think that it's more than that. And she just doesn't acknowledge it right now. It's everything kind of. The fact that there's no solution, the fact that the solution is going to, really hurt someone who seems to be very vulnerable, that she suddenly sees everything kind of in a different perspective now that she knows that Akito is a girl, and she's so, kind of dependent on everyone around her, and things that she won't acknowledge. She's crying about Kureno not being able to go and be with Uo, right? Because he has a prior engagement that takes over. And it's true for everyone, kind of, in the zodiac. I said that in last episode. It's true for everyone. They have this prior engagement that maybe they reach further than Kureno allows himself, but whatever bonds they make outside, they're going to have to kind of break them or leave them behind when they go back to be with Akito, right? So there's this prior engagement for all of them that they're going to have to be held accountable for, kind of, eventually. Soon. It's kind of terrible to know that about all of them. That she can't do anything. It can't help anyone. She was kind of about Uo because Uo was there, kind of, or because, it was one thing, but it's all of them. That she can't help any of them. And I'm sorry I didn't talk about that last episode. Just that Hana being there for her and Uo being there for her and telling her it's okay. You don't have to think about others all the time, you're just the same as them. And Hana said if you keep on taking on other people's burdens, at some point we're going to stop seeing you smile. You have to kind of take care of yourself. Yeah. Anyway, so that happened in the last episode. And I guess we're moving forward right now. Her friends managed to cheer her up a little. And she just said, okay, I'm going to take care of this, eventually. But right now, I'm just going to embrace the time I have right now. And when I figure it out, when I can, I'll think about what this means and what I can do and stuff. But I'm not going to let it drag me down for now. At least. And Yuki made terrible dinner. And apparently Kyou ate it. I don't know. I totally assumed that Kyou wasn't there. I'm very impressed. Let's get into this episode. Full Fruits Basket reactions are available on my Patreon if you're interested to get ahead. But most importantly, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you do, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to let me know. Don't forget to support the original content, and let's get into it. The name of the episode. How old were you then? You have this bond, this forced love. How do you know you love someone? Somehow, Shigure seems to be convinced that he loves Akito. I guess he doesn't feel like he said at one point, he said to Hatori, how you kind of hate the bond, but you also really attach to it. You can't help the attachment. So I guess maybe Shigure doesn't feel... Oh, I guess it was Kyou kind of breaking his own beads. Anyway, yeah, basically that Shigure feels the love but doesn't feel the burden of it at the same time or something. Maybe the burden kind of comes to him from the fact that everyone else is also kind of in this, and especially Kureno, for instance. And he wants Akito all to himself. Sure does, I know. He totally knows she's. Yeah. What do you want to ask though? What? Oh. Yeah, she knows like most secrets that they know. I wonder. To do what? What are they going to give them to Yuki? Oh, God, you're stupid. I mean, those girls are stupid. I mean, she's graduating, so fine. Not at all. What's wrong? You're crazy. What a hypocrite. Firepower. Does she have like her hair kind of up in this very weird ponytail? My girl's over is like totally like a propeller. What did she do to her flower though? It's hard to catch up with you. See, it's such a strange way of putting things. Well, yeah. Okay. Oh God. Yeah, she can't stop thinking about it.
ちょっとしたプレゼントです。アキトさんはこういうの知らないんじゃないかと思って。何を
Shigure playing games and never saying anything. Straight. Yeah, she was kidnapped. Where is he? That is weird. Oh yeah, okay, it's in this restaurant. I think it kind of works for Shigure to make her jealous. This is awesome. Yeah, you kind of guessed. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, usually it doesn't say things bluntly. Because she's afraid. Okay, and what is he supposed to do about that? What they tell him? Oh. Are you sure she picked the restaurant? Did you just kind of nudge her that way? How old were you then? Jesus. Well, I guess you could be 20. The way it is right now, yeah. God, these people are so messed up. You kind of belong with each other, to be honest. Jesus. Like he's trying to teach her a lesson. I mean, he's been trying to do it the whole time. Yeah.
ここにいる。いつも君を思ってる。
He wants her to realize he's there for her, you know. Like he's all the eternity she needs, not anyone else, but yeah.
あの日のまま待ってる。
Yeah.
卒業やばいんじゃない？その時は家が金出すんだよ。嘘、いたんだ友達。
Yeah, you really are.
ここでずっと君が来るのを待っている。
Oh, the hat. Oh, they're changing it. Now it's the hat and the flower. Okay, cool. They're changing it in the endings. I'll try to pay attention. Okay. Wow, they're so messed up. Like, honestly. I mean, yeah, we know why Akito is messed up. And we know how Shigure is messed up. It's kind of like a helpless situation because Akito is like, she has this bond that she clings to as we've said again, as we've seen. And this perception of everything as belonging to her, you know? Like that's what makes her worth anything, is the fact that everyone is hers in a way. They waited for her, they need her. She's the center of their world, so she has every right to treat them however she wants and use them however she wants. And so she doesn't take responsibility for her actions, and she doesn't realize that there are going to be consequences. And that's what Shigure is trying to teach her, that there are going to be consequences. Like, you do something to me, you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. And I mean, I guess that's kind of what he was doing with Tooru too, kind of in a way, like introducing like this new kind of player into the game to shake things up, to make Akito a little less secure in her place, so things, you know, start to stir a little. But also to kind of put a little bit of a rival to Akito, to show her kind of that she can't continue the way she does, I guess. She hasn't yet exactly got it. Oh. And the way Shigure goes about things is very shady. I don't know what you call it. Sneaky. Kind of, he never really puts things too bluntly, or rarely does anyway. Sometimes he does, and then it's a cause for concern. But like, yeah, he's trying to teach Akito a lesson, but he's never going to do it like just kind of tell her that. But again, yeah, that's his way of doing things, and it has kind of a lot of impact for her. Like, he needs her to realize this on her own, kind of. So he's making things happen. He's kind of pulling the strings, and he needs to see kind of the result of it in her attitude, in her reaction, to see it kind of take effect. And here he was like, oh, we're having the same arguments again and again. It's there's no point. So he sees that it hasn't yet done its job. He's very creepy though. Like all those like creepy angles that we kind of look at him from, and like the very kind of blank look, not blank, just kind of lethal, I think, look, just kind of like, I don't know, the way he talks about things like, oh, I love her so much that I want to spoil her rotten or beat her to a pulp or something. Like, okay, yeah, I get that, because she's super fickle and crazy. It must be a crazy thing to love her, for sure. But yeah, like I said, they kind of fit each other. They're both crazy. Like, honestly, that love story between them is, yeah, it made me uneasy in the manga as well. I mean, and I think it's supposed to. It's kind of creepy. Well, a lot of things here are kind of creepy, but yeah, this is definitely, like, it's so messed up to think that, oh yeah, okay, you're sleeping with like one of your cousins, and then I'm sleeping with your mother. Oh god, these people are already kind of sick in the head. Like, they said that she's very mentally unstable, Ren. And then Akito must have treated by her. She must have gotten some of it. I mean, we've seen it in action. And then you just kind of play around with them. I don't know what you should do. Like, obviously, Shigure is not going to just take whatever attitude Akito throws his way and accept it. But I don't know. I just feel like it's so messed up. Like, I don't like this couple is an interesting couple. What can I say? Definitely not my favorite. Definitely, you do you, I guess. I don't know. It does kind of explain to us the I guess, complexity, more or less, of Shigure's feeling, of like all of his motivation so far. Like we've thought he was kind of doing something against Akito. On the other hand, he's also like the closest to Akito. It was like very confusing. Like it was very mixed up. Like we didn't know what the motivation of Shigure really was throughout. And then we see it here shown to us. Like it's so complicated because this relationship is complicated because these people are complicated and messed up in the head. Anyway, yeah, it's an interesting look into Shigure's, way of doing things, I guess. And it's an interesting romance. What can I say? Like, I think she has someone, and like Shigure, like they have each other again. I mean, sort of have each other, and they keep hurting each other, and I don't know. They have each other in potential, at least, or something. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Ready and Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Stone Tree, Tyrannor, Michael Gabriel, and Hyakugan. And to the rest of my amazing patrons, without whose support I would never be able to do any of this. Thank you so much.